1300 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. The Federal Cabinet chaired by the Prime Minister in Islamabad is discussing the overall political and economic situation of the country. The Interior Minister has urged the society to collectively fight the menace of extremism in the country. A condolence reference would be held at the Prime Minister's office today in memory of the Sri Lankan national who was killed by a mob in Sialkot. A report reveals that India is the most dangerous country in the world for women because of high risk of sexual violence. And now the news in detail. A meeting of the Federal Cabinet is in progress in Islamabad with the Prime Minister Imran Khan in the chair. The meeting is discussing the overall political and economic situation of the country. The Interior Minister Sheikh Rashid Ahmed has urged the society to collectively fight the menace of extremism in the country. Addressing a news conference in Islamabad today, he said every citizen has a responsibility to raise voice against extremism and terrorism. Condemning the tragic Sialkot incident, the minister said the law will take its course against the culprits involved in the incident. He said the media has an important role to curb extremism in the society. He said the extremist elements should not be given coverage by the media. Sheikh Rashid Ahmed said the nation celebrates 23rd of March as Pakistan Day, but the opposition has given a call for a protest on the day. He said everyone has the right for peaceful protest. However, the opposition needs to review its decision about the date of the protest. The Interior Minister expressed the confidence that the government would be able to control inflation in the coming months. A condolence reference would be held at the Prime Minister's office today for the Sri Lankan national Priyantha Diyawardene, who was killed by a mob in Sialkot. The condolence reference is aimed at expressing solidarity with the bereaved family and the Sri Lankan government and people over the tragic incident. The event would be attended by Federal Cabinet members, Sri Lankan High Commissioner to Pakistan, think tanks, academicians, religious scholars and other celebrities. At the remembrance ceremony, a certificate of appreciation would also be awarded to Malik Adnan in recognition of his bravery demonstrated by him to safeguard the victim while risking his own life. Prime Minister Imran Khan has also announced to confer National Award Tamgha Shujaat to Malik Adnan to acknowledge his moral courage. Qatar and Turkey have urged the international community to engage with the interim government of Afghanistan to facilitate aid to the country. In a joint press conference with his Turkish counterpart in Qatar's capital Doha, the Qatari Foreign Minister Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdurrahman Al-Sani said both the countries have vowed to work together to enhance humanitarian and economic efforts to stabilize Afghanistan and boost the strong ties. He said Qatar will work with Turkey and the Taliban officials to ensure that Kabul's international airport continues to function. A report released by the Kashmir Media Service has unveiled that India is the most dangerous country in the world for women because of high risk of sexual violence, while its capital city, New Delhi, has attained notoriety as having become the rape capital of the world. According to the report, on average 3 Dalit women are raped and 2 are murdered every day in India. The report said, hands in gloves with the fascist Rashtriya Swayam Sevak Sangh, Modi's India is trying to convert the country into a Hindu Rashtra, but a quarter of the Hindu population, the Dalits, are not treated as equal citizens and denied access to even high-caste temples. India's Dalit community, also referred to as untouchables, have been facing systemic oppression by the so-called upper caste Hindus since ages. The Royal Saudi Air Defense has intercepted and destroyed a ballistic missile launched by the Houthi militia towards Riyadh. Spokesperson of the Saudi Defense Ministry, Brigadier General Turki Al-Malki, in a statement said the interception resulted in scattered debris over some residential areas, causing no damage. And finally, cricket. On the fourth day of the second cricket test match against Bangladesh at Dhaka, Pakistan in the first innings were 291 runs for the loss of 4 wickets a short while ago. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News.